Whew, boy, that thing is awesome. Hey guys, what's up? This is Perry with Premier Guitar. Today we're taking a first look of Pathos and Abasi's new line of pedals called Abasi. This one is the Pathos. Obviously, you're going to associate with him with super high gain stuff. It's definitely got all the gain you could possibly handle, but oddly, it's like one of the most versatile overdrives I've ever used. It has everything from kind of slight crunch tones to all the way up through like super high gain. So we're going to turn all the knobs to the right here in a minute, but let's start off with something a little more chill. Now the pedal, it's got a bass, mid, treble, which is awesome to have a 3-band EQ, a volume, a gain knob, and then this beautiful little voicing switch. When we came in, I was on the smooth setting, but it also has edge, which I'll show you in a minute. I kind of like to save the best tones for last. But if we dial back the gain a little bit, you can get some really cool like rock, just low gain kind of sounds. So it does that really well, kind of a crunch thing, all the way, kind of like any kind of distortion you could want. I really like it. I've seen people use it as a preamp and it sounds really good too. Let's go for more of a medium gain. Now the EQ is obviously still straight up right now, but if you wanted to, you could always, scoop the mids down and do that, Pantera kind of thing. Real throaty. It's the ampiest overdrive I think I've ever played with. I think that's kind of what they were going for. They wanted to have like a response and a feel just like a real amp, which to me it kind of does. For reference, let me turn it off and listen to how clean this amp is. Just super clean, nothing going on. But let me kick this bad boy on and we're good to go. So let me play for a second and then I'll switch over to the other voicing so you can hear what that does. See how that kind of gives it teeth? A little more high mids, a little more high end. Really kind of sharpens it up quite a bit. Yeah, man, that's definitely a super high gain sound. My favorite metal tones are obviously modern metal tones, really high gain, which we're about to do. I'm gonna dime this thing. It sounds so freaking good. But one thing that is super impressive to me is how articulate it is. It's not like, a lot of overdrives or even distortions kind of even out your tone, it kind of muddies your tone. Well, with the voicing switch, you can go between smooth and edge, and the smooth definitely smooth things out. For example, let's go back to that and do just some single string stuff, Yeah, it's like really articulate and punchy. Of course, you can always have that edge on. So yeah, super handy drive. Kind of covers all the tonal bases. I wish I had a couple of them that on my board, and I could just use a big, loud, clean amp and just kind of go that way. I love that it doesn't like squash. I don't know. It compresses in a really good way, but not. It doesn't suck your tone out, man. It really kind of does the damn thing. I'm having a blast with this thing. Now I'm gonna just scoop the EQ so you can kind of hear what each thing does. Starting with the bass, then the mid, and then the treble. this pedal's kind of blowing my mind because I've always been a big fan of tube distortion. I like the, you know, high gain distortion that comes out of a tube amp. But this is the cleanest amp ever, and it really feels like I'm playing a 5150 or like a diesel VH4 on the 4th channel or something. It just screams, you know. Let me dime it. We'll play out with it just completely dimed. Granted, let me turn down the volume a little bit because it's gonna get loud as heck. Also, this pedal, for being a high gain pedal, is remarkably quiet. I'm surprised. I have dirty power in my house, so it's not gonna be that quiet when I crank this, but let's turn them all up. To get that tone out of a Fender combo amp is kind of blowing my mind. I'm really into this pedal. Anyway, that's probably about it. It's great for, obviously, gent dudes. Because it's got the EQ, you can kind of boost the mids and cut back down on the bass if you're tuning really, really, really low, and let your bass player kind of handle that stuff. Man, I'm impressed. Tosin, killer job. This thing sounds awesome. Sorry I can't play as good as you. But anyway, thanks for watching. And you guys should definitely check this out. I mean, even if you're not a metalhead, it's got some really, really killer just rock tones in there. So, see you guys later.